My name is Jonathan Smith, and my classic poem is entitled, What You Missed That Day You Were Absent from 4th Grade by Brad Aaron Modlin. Mrs. Nelson explained how to stand still and listen to the wind, how to find meaning in pumping gas, how peeling potatoes can be a form of prayer. She took questions on how not to feel lost in the dark. After lunch, she distributed worksheets that covered ways to remember your grandfather's voice. Then the class discussed falling asleep without feeling you'd forgotten to do something else, something important, and how to believe the house you wake in is your home. This prompted Mrs. Nelson to draw a chalkboard diagram detailing how to chant the Psalms during cigarette breaks, and how not to squirm for sound when your own thoughts are all you hear. Also, that you have enough. The English lesson was that I am is a complete sentence. And just before the afternoon bell, she made the math equation look easy. The one that proves that hundreds of questions and feeling cold and all those nights spent looking for whatever it was you lost and one person add up to something. And my response is titled, If high school isn't a fairy tale, then why do I feel like magic? Once upon a time, there was a boy trapped in a lonely realm of cold machines and endless screens. I was utterly lost in the dark. Until one day, I came to the fabled land of high school, where the fairies have pom-poms for wands. Their dresses are replaced with shell tops and short skirts, and most importantly, they don't need magic to soar. They leave that to the Starbucks. The knights flaunt blue and white jerseys and black mouth guards. Princesses enchant you with their lashes and Japanese cherry blossom perfume. The blacksmiths smelt stanzas. They put pen to paper to forge beauty in the form of spoken word, while goblins lurk in restrooms emitting mysterious bouts of smoke. Here, fairy godmothers don't change pumpkin to carriage, they change shyness to courage, place us in other people's shoes, Socratic seminars and poetry spells like bibbidi bobbidi boo. And in the midst of this magic, I am the frog. The one who never yearned for a princess, but instead leaped from class to class, tongue outstretched, hunting for knowledge. I am the mermaid submerged deep beneath the surface, but my voice was never lost. I'm the genie, unshackled, working to make my own dreams come true. Eventually, my mind found solace with the blacksmiths, my body with the cheer team, for I have expelled expectations and become the force that flings fairies into flight. But soon, I will be plunged into a world of witches and warlocks, a curse around every corner, each apple a gamble. As we travel into the unknown, there are ways to remember the nights, the princesses and the goblins whose smoke was mistaken for mutiny. And I will make magic in the now, because no matter where I go, I'll always have my frog's tongue, my genie magic, my mermaid song, my blacksmith's hammer, my fairy wings, all the stories I live between. I've made my mark in the world of cheer, made countless friends I'll always hold dear. I mean, I'm a national champ and it's just my first year. I've made my slam grandstand, made wonder with pen in hand. I've gained the ability to command an audience. Because it's never been about endings or happily ever afters, but rather remembering friends and the light they spark and the lessons they've taught us when we're lost in the dark.
Moment, so different and so new, was like